Ben Simmons got to be the biggest thief in the NBA. What he did to the Nets and what he did to Philly overall, biggest thief in the NBA. I'm talking about den of thieves level of thievery. I'm talking about federal government level of thievery. I'm talking about Al Capone. He's gonna go down as one of the biggest thieves in NBA history. You know how like when players are done with their career and they go get a biopic, you know what I'm saying? You know, you get The Last Dance. You know, they're talking about it's gonna be a Kobe documentary, a Black Mamba documentary, right? His his biopic got to be a bank heist. Somebody got to be involved to play Ben Simmons, and it's got to be a bank heist because he's robbed NBA owners of millions. Of millions, man. Just in three-time NBA All-Star Ben Simmons intends to sign with the Los Angeles Clippers after clearing waivers. Listen, if Steve Ballmer wants to have all these people past their prime and robbing the organization of money, I'm talking broad daylight, no ski mask. No ski mask. We talking about a prop gun. We talking about a starter pistol. We're talking about a fake. They're bringing fake pistols to rob these NBA owners. Steve Ballmer wants to do it. It's his money at your own risk. You build that Intuit dome, you're going to bring no banners. It's going to be no banners in that joint, all right? Just photos, just photographs, just pictures, okay? You know what I mean? Just concepts, ideas. There ain't going to be no banners, just ideas. You know, just fancy tech and ideas. If that's what he wants to do with his money, fine. I want to know how much was that Nets contract was worth for Ben Simmons. I want to see. And then after that, I want to know what he has done. I want to know what he's done for the Nets. Simmons played in 33. Okay, he played 33 in 52 games. Started 24, but you averaged 6 points. You averaged 6 points and 6 assists for $40 million. You averaged 6 points and 6 assists for $40 million. ESPN reported that he intends to sign with the Los Angeles Clippers for the rest of the season. They bought out the contract. Listen, he should be on a veteran's minimum for the here on out. I don't know if he's still dating Maya Jam. I don't know who he's dating. Go ahead and put your tall ass toes in the sand, man. Take your ass to Miami, tall ass toes in the sand. Okay, if Kendrick Perkins can get on NBA Countdown and tell me what NBA players should do, maybe you should do that next. Okay? You may have a future in broadcasting, but this NBA career is winding down, man. This shit is winding down, gang. This shit is ridiculous. But I can't be mad. On one token, I can't be mad for a player, you know, sticking up these owners. For the most part, a lot of these NBA owners, they do NBA players foul. They treat players like they're disposable. You know, they give all this loyalty to these NBA teams, and then they get traded and don't even know. They're at dinner with their wives, like like Anthony Davis had said he was watching a movie with his wife, didn't even know he was traded. Brought a championship to LA and all that, didn't even know he was traded. That's cold. That's cold-blooded. That's cold right there. You know, a lot of players, if they don't have a no trade clause in their contract, they're going to get traded without their knowledge, and I think that's messed up, despite bringing, you know, all this money to the NBA jersey sales. And if they've been to the postseason like Luka, they've been to the finals like Luka, deep playoff runs, you may not even know you're being traded. That's wrong. That's so wrong. But for Ben Simmons' circumstance, you ain't brought nothing to organizations. You ain't brought nothing. You just fleece them for money. I'm not mad at it that you keep a contract. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. He was sitting down. Look, your freshest fit. He wearing his freshest Sunday fits to the Nets organization and earned $86 million for the Nets. Look at that. Shoelaces, different colors. Look, what is his fit? You dress like Spike Lee. He dressed like Spike Lee at the Garden, kicking it, chilling. Thinking about what he's gonna eat after the game. He thinking about what girl I'm gonna DM after the game. What we gonna eat? We going to Benihana's? What we doing? Where we going? Where we going after this? I'm gonna fly a girl out and I'm finna get busy. He not even thinking about hoop. He not even thinking about hoop. 6 points a game, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, $86 million made. Look at that jump shot. Trash. Bogdan Bogdanović is expected to play Wednesday against the Clippers. Ben Simmons signing will be official tomorrow, but his availability for the next game remains uncertain. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a new and better chapter for Ben Simmons in LA. You made all this money. I've heard of NBA trainers that work with Ben Simmons on the offseason. He don't even practice shooting. If your main deficiency in your game for as long as you've been playing NBA basketball has been your jump shot, and you have no willingness to work on that in the offseason, how is he still getting contracts? Ben Simmons and James Harden are now teammates. And they essentially do the same thing. Well, James Harden is the better shooter, but they're going to play the same position. So I don't expect Ben Simmons, maybe when Kawhi Leonard is going to sit out some games, maybe he'll. The LA Clippers dynamic duo Kawhi Leonard and Ben Simmons, the MJ and LeBron of load management on the same team. The MJ and LeBron of load management on the same team. Ben Simmons has taken load management to the next level. There's certain players that have taken NBA to new heights and definitions to new heights. I think Ben Simmons has taken the fleece and the heist and the load management concepts to the next level. Honestly, you had Magic Johnson that took the NBA to the next level. You had Michael Jordan that took the game to the next level. LeBron took the game to the next level. LeBron is probably the response. LeBron, KD, I can't even credit this point as my own. I think Rudy Gay said this. It was Rudy Gay. He said it on a podcast. Maybe it was Lou Williams, Lemon Pepper Lou. He had said that LeBron, KD, and Steph have invested, the NBA's made so much money, and they have invested their interest, their talent, their likeness, their blood, sweat, and tears into the game, and it's made the NBA so much money that it's increased money for everyone else. They are the reason why these contracts are so beefed up and so big. One player, I think it was Rudy Gay, that said when he came into the NBA, no, it wasn't Rudy Gay. It was what's bro's name? I'll think of it at the end of this video. I'll probably throw it as a note. He played for the Lakers. He played for the Mavericks. He has an afro. He played for the Nets. Those descriptions, and he played for Taft High School. I can't think of his name right now, but he's a Valley guy. He played for all those teams. I've roasted him on so many accounts. Maybe I'll think about it. Okay, whatever. He said that when he got into the league, the veterans minimum was $500,000. What is the veterans minimum right now? $3.3 million. $3.3 million. I gotta think of his name. It's going to bug me if I can't. When I got into the league, the veteran minimum was $500,000. I can't think of the player's name. He played on the Nets. He's got an afro. They're gonna be like, yo, I know you're watching it right now, and I can't think of bro's name. Former Nets players went to. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me if I can't find out. There we go. Spencer Dinwiddie said it. Okay, but due to the fact that LeBron, KD, and Steph has made the NBA all this money, it has single-handedly impacted everybody. Everybody's just made a killing on money. And that's probably trickled down to Ben Simmons. Fuckery, man. He is the Michael Jordan of load management and fleecing NBA contracts. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. What do you mean his athleticism was coming back? Now, okay, listen. Look, I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video. Does he have any mental health issues that I should know about? Any things that he's dealing with that he can't? I know he said something about like a back injury, but is it due to injuries and just mental depression, whatever? If he's doing that, I'll give you some leeway. But if you're just determined to not give back to the game and just fleece, and you have no work ethic, and you're lacking work ethic, and you're lacking just consideration for the game and your teammates, I got to roast you. Because I don't know if it's a pinched nerve anymore. I don't know if you're getting therapy. But there's so many people that have came back from even more dramatic injuries than what he's been dealing with. And if they may have not returned back to form, but they were a contributing factor on that team. They impacted the game on different levels if their athleticism took a hit. And that's not Ben Simmons. That's not Ben Simmons. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Ben Simmons when it comes to stealing paychecks. Yeah. The good old days when the Sixers were good, when Ben Simmons wasn't afraid in the court and he even made a three that jubilance from Joel Embiid feels like forever ago. But the Sixers were so fun and full of promise. Don't even worry about it. You know, Tyrese Maxey got y'all. Don't even worry about that. Don't even look back. Don't even look back in the rear view. All right? Look forward. Tyrese Maxey is going to be a lot better than Ben Simmons ever was and ever will be. Just is what it is. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think Ben Simmons is a good fit here. You think? He not a good fit for nowhere. Nowhere but an NBA countdown chair. That's it. Sitting next to Malika Andrews. That's it. That's your future. Ben Simmons sitting next to Malika Andrews. That waffle-colored Negro sitting across from Malika Andrews as she tears down the reputation of black athletes. That's what we're going. That's the future of Ben Simmons. I wrote about Ben Simmons, who I oddly enough think will help the Clippers much more on offense than on defense if used the right way. To me, he will be installed as the team's backup point guard, not their backup center, though I do think this indicates second unit small ball. He's going to Greece or the NBA countdown chair. That's Greece, NBA countdown chair. You might see him in China. That's it. You might see him in Beijing. You let me know in the comment box what you think. Talented bum. Him and Andrew Wiggins, probably some of the most talented bums. At least Andrew Wiggins got a ring, though. At least he got a ring. I was going to start a starting five of the most talented bums that ever lived, and that was going to be the backcourt. That was going to be the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins, Ben Simmons, most talented bums. I'm starting a five. Or Ben Simmons, Big Five League, but I think he makes too much money. I don't think Ice Cube can afford Ben Simmons. He's going to Greece, man. All right, you let me know what you think in the comment box down below. See Levine as always. I'll be safe. Shwee.